This woman is being watched. The man hands her a drink. She drinks it unsuspectingly. After a series of unspeakable events, Anna wakes up from her hangover. She has no recollection of what happened the night before, apart from feeling a little chilly. There was nothing unusual about her body either. But the next day, Anna noticed that her period was unusually early. She also noticed black and blue veins in her belly. Anna didn't pay much attention to it. She went to work as usual. But while she was working, she felt a ringing in her ears. She rushed into the bathroom to take a breather, only to find that her excrement had turned a blood-red color, and there was an unusual pain in her belly. These are all signs that Anna's body had become abnormal, but a doctor's examination revealed, apart from a slow heartbeat, there was nothing else wrong with Anna's body. This was very strange. After returning from the doctor's visit, Anna went to see her best friend despite her discomfort. But her best friend could see that she looked very poorly. It wasn't long before Anna noticed that one of her eyes had turned red. Her friend asked her about her condition. Anna simply said it was an allergic reaction. At the end of the day, Anna's eyes became even redder. She wanted to get some rest, but halfway through brushing her teeth, she felt something unusual in her mouth. Anna frowned, sticking 2 fingers into her mouth. In no time at all, she pulled out a whole tooth. The worst part was that she didn't feel any pain at all. Anna stared at the tooth in disbelief. She spat out another mouthful of blood. She turned on the tap. She washed the blood off the sink. Anna slept restlessly that night. Suddenly she opened her eyes. She felt a strong feeling of retching. She immediately got up and rushed into the bathroom. She vomited into the toilet. Her mother heard the commotion, came into the bathroom, and asked her what was wrong. But Anna didn't tell the truth. She said she didn't feel well. She sent her mother away with a few words. Anna spent the night in the bathroom. The next morning she woke up on the toilet. Both eyes were red. There were signs of decay at the corners of her mouth. She got up with difficulty. The bathroom was a mess. She took out a paper towel and cleaned the toilet briefly. After cleaning the bathroom with great difficulty, Anna finally realized how horrible she looked. She grabbed a whole bottle of eye drops and poured them into her eyes. But the bloodshot eyes were not getting any better. Anna wanted to take a hot bath again, to ease her nerves. But when she turned on the tap, there was no hot water at all. It was as if Anna hadn't seen the steam in the bathroom. She asked her mother if she had run out of hot water. The water temperature was at least 90 degrees. Anna's hands are red hot, but she doesn't feel hot enough. Her mother walked into the bathroom. Immediately she feels a rush of heat, and her daughter is still complaining of a lack of hot water. Her mother suspected that Anna must have taken her medicine, so she warned her not to do anything so dangerous again. Then she turned to leave, without seeing Anna raise her red eyes. She stared viciously at her mother's back. Next Anna bathed in boiling water. The black and blue veins on her stomach became more and more visible, but Anna didn't care. The scalding water fell on Anna's skin. It scalded a piece of hair in her scalp, but Anna doesn't even notice. She puts on her sunglasses and prepares to go out to work. Her mother saw the bald back of her head. She drops the plate in her hand in shock. At her mother's reminder, Anna realized that she had washed a piece of her scalp off. She was horrified. She put on her hat and left the house. As she drove, she asked her manager for leave. She said she needed to go to the doctor, but the manager didn't agree to Anna's request. She had to go back to work. Anna looked at her eyes in the mirror. She had no choice but to put up with it. In the kitchen, Anna was chopping vegetables as if she was angry. The manager came up to her and asked why she was wearing sunglasses. Anna said that her eyes were irritated. She asked the manager to leave her alone, but the manager insisted on taking off Anna's sunglasses. This time, the manager finally agreed to find someone to cover Anna's shift. Anna was relieved to serve the 2 plates of food she had just prepared. When she returned to the kitchen, she noticed that her fingernails had turned purple. Anna subconsciously broke it. She broke the nail and it came out. She threw the nail away and covered her mouth in horror. Only later did she remember to check the rest of her nails. Only then did she realize that another nail had fallen out too. Before she could react, there was a scream from the cutlery. The other nail had fallen into the customer's plate. The customer was upset. The manager apologized at once. Anna took this opportunity to rush to the hospital. The doctor was shocked to see the state Anna was in, but he didn't know what was wrong with her. He told Anna to avoid the crowds as much as possible. He would contact her when he found a cure. But it wasn't that easy. Anna had entered a flower show competition. She had worked so hard to grow 2 rare flowers for it. Today was the day of the competition. Anna arrives at the pavilion with the flowers she's entered in the competition. The pavilion staff asked her to take off her sunglasses. By now Anna's eyes had turned red and white. It looked even more horrifying. When the staff saw this scene, Anna was disqualified from the competition. Anna was so angry. She slammed the door and left. This woman is so unlucky. First she drank an unknown drink from a strange man. Then she found herself infected by a mysterious virus. Not only did she change her appearance drastically, even her emotions were affected. Anna returns home to see her mother come home with her lover, and said she wanted to talk to her. Anna took off her sunglasses and shouted in anger. This harmful look made her lover run away. Then Anna found her best friend. She wanted to stay at her house for a few days, But when her best friend saw the way she looked, she didn't even let her in. Anna's anger, which had been building up for days, finally reached its peak. She pushed the door so hard, her best friend was knocked over and fell over. Anna entered the room. She grabbed her girlfriend by the neck. She didn't expect Anna to react so violently. She didn't have time to resist. Anna choked her to death. One person was dead. Anna came back to her senses. She rushed to her other best friend. But her friend was also frightened by her appearance and stepped back. Anna didn't expect what happened next. She threw herself at her friend, trying to calm her friend down. Instead, she leaned down like a bite out of control. Her friend died instantly. But Anna calmed down instead, changed into her best friend's clothes. She used her best friend's makeup to cover up the marks on her face. But no matter how much powder she put on, she still looked horrible. But it was enough. Anna called Jack, who'd always had a crush on her, covering her face with her hair, seeking comfort from Jack. Jack didn't notice anything unusual about Anna, but not long after the two of them hugged each other, Anna's body was full of worms. The sight made Jack throw up. Without saying a word, he ran away. Anna had a violent breakdown. She drove home. She calls the only family she has. On the phone, her mother tells Anna to pull over. But then Anna's mind suddenly flashes back to the events of the last 3 days. She has a splitting headache, breathing heavily. In a few moments she fainted completely. Only the car was still speeding. After an unknown period of time, Anna woke up from her stupor, staggering out of the car. She was now completely out of her mind. She wanted to attack anyone she saw. She looked like a zombie. The police and her mother soon arrived at the scene. The mother tried to calm Anna down. But no sooner had she taken a few steps forward, Anna went crazy. That's the end of the film. But the mysterious virus continues to infect her. Jack, who had escaped from Anna, has managed to catch the virus. He tries to save himself, but the appearance of the original creator of the virus completely disrupts his plans. It's all in the second step of the mysterious infection. Stay tuned. Well, that's it for today. We'll see you next time.